Losing everything usually comes down to 3 brutal hits. Your marriage has just ended and she's emptied the bank accounts, made accusations, and now you're on your parents' floor or a mate's couch wondering how it came down to this. Maybe it's your career, one mistake, one office knife in the back and the door is slammed shut and you've been kicked to the curb. Or, like it was in my case, it started with a freak accident, a health collapse, and overnight the man you thought you were is gone. That's what it means to be the exiled king. Once you had a kingdom, then almost overnight you're cast out with nothing. No crown, no throne, no place to stand. Sometimes the loss cuts even deeper. There's been a natural disaster, tragic accidents, and loved ones have been ripped away in a freak accident. Those are the wounds that don't just scar, they reshape you forever. So the question is, how do you get through it? When a man first falls, his first instinct is to often collapse, to curl up, to become a shadow of himself. His identity has been dismantled. And many men never recover and they fade into the forgotten phantom. They're stuck in bitterness, haunted by their egos and talking about the man who they once were, not who he is now. Then there's a second type, the Ruthless Reclaimer. The Ruthless Reclaimer, he fights back, takes revenge, comes back sharper, more dangerous, determined to prove everything wrong. 2 examples of these will be Trump and Will Smith. Trump reclaimed his crown, but will he fall again? Smith, the world still isn't buying his act. The more he tries, the more they reject him. Both men are still clawing for an old crown. But the exile is supposed to change you. And if all you do is chase what you've lost, then you kind of miss the point. The true path is the reinvented man, not chasing what was taken, but building something that you were never allowed to do before. Reading through my comments, some people expect a step-by-step process from me, but the world doesn't really work that way. Years ago, I used to give people a 52-week training diary that outlined every program. But then 6 weeks later, the client would get sent to New York for 3 months and the whole thing would be dead. Now I use a military technique called command intent. Command intent is different. It gives you the direction, not the script. You know where you're heading, you know the goal, but the exact path, that's yours to create inside the life that you're living and the resources you have. Because let's be really honest, if 100 men watch this video, there aren't 100 paths forward. Each one of you has got 100 paths. There are literally an infinite number of ways for you to achieve your goal in your specific life circumstances. So here's the intent for the first 72 hours. On day 1, you're just going to survive. Day 2, you're going to strip back and you're going to start planning. And on day 3, you're going to start building. So you've gone to the bottom and day 1 and you're the survivor. You're not going to win anything on day 1. You're just going to hold the line. Start by writing 1 brutal sentence naming your loss. Don't dress it up. If you need to vent, write the full story out. Get it out of your head, get it down on paper. Try and be authentic as possible. You know what you've done wrong. You also know what you did right. You don't want to be circling in your head and second guessing yourself and festering. It's like a bad apple in the barrel and it will just like contaminate you. Cry if you have to, go into a field and scream if that's what it takes, but get it out of you. You don't want that inside you. You're going to feel numb. Food will be the absolute last thing on your mind. So make yourself eat. Real food, not junk food. This isn't a treat day. Feed your body so it doesn't collapse. And then go for a walk, just 30 minutes. Put 1 foot in front of the other and just remind yourself you're still alive. On day 2, you're going to become the strategist. This isn't about scribbling a plan in a notebook. It's about seeing through the fog of exile. Picture it. Your castle is in ruins. It's still smoking. Your banners are torn. Your halls are empty. So what's left standing? What do you still have? What do you still hold? The inventory in this case is not a list of assets. It's declaring your weapons of return. You still have your body. No one can take that away from you. You still have your wits. That can't be taken away. You always have that one ally, the one man or woman who will not abandon you. The skill set that nobody can strip from your hands. Exile burns away any illusion. Day 2 is vision through the ash. So who are you without your kingdom? What cannot be taken from you anymore? What do you still carry in here and in here? The action today is really simple. List 3 assets. Clear a space, call 1 ally, just 1, and have a chat. But understanding you're choosing what is going to survive into your new kingdom and the rest of it you're going to burn and leave. On day 3, you're going to become the builder. Now, this isn't about going to the gym or updating your CV. It's about laying the first stone of a new fortress. You're not dreaming about a crown anymore. You're going to start by shaping something small, raw and real. The old you has died. That fell, it was crushed, you've lost everything. Today is the first step in building the new you. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to do one hard training session, not for fitness, but for absolute defiance, to show it's your body's answer to the exile. Then choose 3 things you've always wanted to do, but never have done. Martial arts classes, book a class. Photography, watch 2 YouTube videos, then go and take pictures. You want to travel? Maybe your wife used to never allow you to go to New York, so cost it out tonight. And if you can, book it. It doesn't matter what it is. You are now free to build a new life. And you're not going to build what you lost. What you're going to do is you're going to build something that you were never allowed to do before. It might be that dream that you had at 25. Now you've got the wisdom to make it happen. Your new kingdom is not a copy of the old one. Now it's yours and yours alone. Most men really fear losing everything more than anything else. But it can be a reset button and a chance for you to finally build the life you want. Over the last 3 months, I've read literally thousands of your comments, and many men are stuck in lives that really don't serve them. They're unhappy, they're in loveless marriages, sexless marriages, joyless jobs, and they're just eking out a day. Everything kicked downriver to someday, which usually means never. Dreading the day when she'll end it, or their jobs throw them out. When my exile came, it was brutal. It happened in one day. One day I went from the top of the tree to the next day I was nowhere. And I won't pretend otherwise, but it did give me a chance at a life that I actually love living now. And a year later, I met somebody who was amazing, and I now share my life with her. That would never have happened if I'd stayed trapped in my old life. So I want to hear from you. Are you living a great life? Did you restart? Have you restarted? Do you have a story to tell? Or maybe you got it right from the very beginning, so you never needed to have that fall. Share your stories in the comments. This is a space for men to tell their truths, to get feedback or advice from brothers who've been through it before or who are going through it right now and just need someone to bounce ideas off. If this hits home, like, subscribe and share with a man you think might need it more. From this moment forward, your exile can be a new beginning. Brothers, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of these. These are looking at the 21 problems that most men have, and we're going to get right into it first of all, and we're going to give little solutions, and then we're going to start expanding it as we go forward in autumn. I hope you enjoy these. See you in the next one.